2 years ago, I was like obsessed with Justin Bieber, and I had these huge posters of him all over my wall, and I would kiss them every night before.
Billie Eilish may be a global music icon now, but even superstars have moments from their past that come back around in the wildest ways. This week, the internet had a comment Billie allegedly made back in 2013 about none other than Justin Bieber, and fans can't stop talking about it. The resurfaced remark, pulled from an old fan forum, has set social media ablaze, sparking everything from fan debates to full-blown think pieces. In a world where nothing stays buried, Billie's casual teenage observation about Bieber has turned into a full-fledged internet moment that no one saw coming. Let's set the scene. In 2013, Billie Eilish was just 11 years old, a kid from Los Angeles dreaming about music, navigating middle school, and like millions of others following pop stars online. At the time, Justin Bieber was in the height of his teen idol phase, topping charts and making headlines with every move. Among Beliebers' worldwide forums were buzzing 24/7 with updates, rumors, and endless fan commentary. It's within this digital world that a user going by Where at the Avocados, which fans now know was Eilish's early screen name, allegedly dropped a comment about Bieber that's resurfaced like a time capsule of pop culture history. So what exactly did Billie say? The post, screenshotted and shared across Twitter and TikTok, reads, "Justin's cute, but I don't think I'll ever be the type of girl who screams over a boy." A harmless statement on its face, right? But in the high-speed world of stan culture, those words have taken on a life of their own. Some fans are seeing it as classic preteen confidence, a young Billie staking her identity amid a sea of fangirls. Others are calling it ironic, given how openly she later admitted to being obsessed with Justin during her teenage years. And of course, there's a third camp, those dissecting it for signs of not like other girls energy. Let's pause here for a second, because isn't it wild how even a throwaway comment from over a decade ago can suddenly resurface and spark major conversation? It speaks volumes about the internet's obsession with celebrity origin stories and how fans love tracing the arc of a star's life, especially when it collides with other icons. Billie's Bieber comment is now being treated as a breadcrumb in her journey from casual observer to Grammy-winning artist and, fun fact, future friend of Bieber himself. Remember, Billie has openly gushed about Justin in recent years. She shared in interviews how she had posters of him on her wall and how meeting him at Coachella in 2019 was a literal dream come true. Who could forget that viral clip of her crying in his arms backstage? And let's not forget their 2019 remix of Bad Guy, which sent fans into a frenzy. With all this in mind, the resurfaced comment feels less like a gotcha and more like a snapshot of how people and their feelings grow and change. It's a reminder that even Billie Eilish once thought she wouldn't fangirl until she totally did. But because it's the internet, reactions have been all over the place. Some fans took it lightly, posting memes about how everyone says things when they're 11 that don't exactly age the way they expect. One tweet read, "Billie in 2013, I don't scream over boys. Billie in 2019, screams internally meeting Justin Bieber, relatable queen." Others used it as a springboard to discuss the pressure on young women to either conform to or reject fan culture. TikTok duets popped up with users reenacting the comment alongside footage of Billie meeting Bieber, underscoring how life has a way of surprising you. Then there's the group who see this as a commentary on how celebrities are scrutinized even for things they said as literal children. These fans argue that digging up old comments, especially from someone who wasn't even famous yet, feels unnecessary and invasive. It's part of a larger conversation happening online about cancel culture, accountability, and whether people should be judged for thoughts they had as preteens. Billie herself hasn't responded yet, but given her history of addressing controversies head-on, fans are watching closely to see if she'll weigh in. What makes this moment even more fascinating is how Justin Bieber's own journey mirrors some of the themes popping up here. Bieber's rise to fame came with constant media scrutiny, including endless critiques of his behavior as a teenager. Like Billie, he's spoken candidly about growing up in the spotlight and how the pressure shaped him. In a way, this resurfaced comment has brought both their journeys into parallel focus. Two young stars navigating fame, identity, and the ever-watchful gaze of the public. And here's something you might find interesting. Several pop culture analysts have pointed out how moments like this highlight the shift in fandom dynamics over the last decade. In 2013, fan forums were relatively private spaces, little pockets of the internet where fans could vent, joke, or gush without much fear of it going viral. Fast forward to 2025 and every comment, post, or tweet can be screenshotted, archived, and broadcast to millions. It raises a big question. Are we moving toward an era where celebrities will be expected to answer for things they said before they were even celebrities? Or is this just part of the ever-turning wheel of online culture? Another angle that's gained traction is the sheer relatability of Billie's old comment. Plenty of fans are chiming in with their own stories of claiming they'd never fangirl, only to later eat their words. In a way, this entire internet moment has become a shared laugh, reminder that everyone, even global icons, has had their "I'd never" moments. Billie's comment might have been about Bieber, but it resonates with anyone who's ever sworn off something only to later fall head over heels for it. Now, let's talk about how this resurfacing is affecting Billie's current image. So far, it seems to be giving her a boost rather than causing backlash. Fans love authenticity, and seeing the snippet of young Billie navigating her feelings about a pop icon makes her even more relatable. It fits into the larger narrative of Billie being unfiltered, honest, and willing to evolve. It also adds a layer of humor to her fan interactions, proving once again that she's never been afraid to own her past and embrace the person she's become. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Some fans are speculating whether this resurfaced comment is part of a clever promotional strategy. After all, Billie has a history of leaning into viral moments right before a major release. Could this be an orchestrated move to stir up buzz ahead of new music? So far, there's no official confirmation, but in the age of strategic virality, nothing would be too surprising. Whether intentional or not, the timing has certainly sparked renewed interest in her social media profiles and her next project. Let me ask you this. Do you think stars should be held accountable for things they said before fame? Or are we too quick to treat every old post like a public statement? Drop your thoughts below because this debate isn't going away anytime soon. And honestly, it says a lot about how we view celebrities' fandom and the evolving nature of internet culture. As for Justin Bieber, he hasn't commented on the situation either. But knowing Bieber, there's a good chance he'll either laugh it off or spin it into one of his classic Instagram captions. Their friendship in recent years suggests that if anything, both stars probably see the humor in it. And really, isn't that the best way to handle a moment like this? By acknowledging that growth is part of life and nobody's immune from the occasional youthful contradiction. To wrap it up, Billie Eilish's 2013 comment about Jeff started as an innocent preteen opinion, but its resurfacing in 2025 highlights so much more than celebrity gossip. It's a snapshot of growing up, a reflection on fandom culture, and a reminder that even the most famous stars once had moments of doubt, contradiction, or straight-up teenage boldness. And in true Billie fashion, it only adds another layer to her story, one that fans are more than happy to embrace. If you're all about exploring the unexpected moments that define today's biggest stars, make sure you stick around for our next video. We'll be unpacking another resurfaced celebrity comment that's turning heads right now, and trust me, you won't want to miss the twist.